2 at Hull Fair. We've come on a Saturday night. This is the second day of the fair and it's extremely busy. It's about 6 o'clock and we thought we'll come and do some rides and get a little bit of food and see what it's like on the first Saturday of Hull Fair. Albie's going to go on the helter skelter just there because he's been talking about that since he saw it yesterday. Maisie's in the toilet queue. We thought we'd come and see just how busy it is on a Saturday, but it is absolutely mental, really busy. So we'll have a little walk around, see what the business level's like and get a couple of rides in, a couple of on-ride POVs on what we decide, and we will also show you what food we choose today as well. So I think we're just going to check now to make sure that Kerry can actually take Albie up the stairs, because you do have to pay for an adult if the adult's going to go down the slide. But we're going to try and see if Kerry can take Albie up the stairs just so he's safe at the top there, and then he can slide down and meet me at the bottom. There you go, Kerry's just taking Albie up now. She is allowed to take him up to the top and then he's going to come sliding down. So I'll catch him at the bottom when he comes down. Hello! Did you like that slide? Was it good? Did you do it 2 times? Did you go fast? Right. Albie's done the helter skelter now twice. It was £3.50 with the voucher. The guy did just throw the voucher on the floor, so they don't care about saving them. It's usually £4 for 2 slides, but it is the classic traditional helter skelter. So we're going to head and get some food, and then we'll head into the fair when it's a little bit darker and do a couple of rides. Like I said, I definitely want to do one of the booster or speed rides. It's just mental. Crowds are massive today. As I say, it's just gone 6 o'clock on a Saturday, the first Saturday of the fair, and now we're going to look for food. Everything seems to be a little bit more expensive than it was last year, which is understandable. Because everything's gone up, but it's just a little bit more noticeable, I think, at the fair. I don't know why. It's just right. So there's the foot-long fries, which I tried last year with chocolate sauce, but I would not recommend it with chocolate sauce. Foot-long fries are okay; they're a little bit dry. They don't taste very fresh, and with chocolate sauce, it's not the right choice of sauce for foot-long fries, in my opinion. Right, so this is what we're going to get. I think Zach wants this, but there's a queue. So that's what he's going to get. So that while those guys are just in the queue to get the potato twisters, we've just come to the side to get, well, just to get out of the way of the crowds. It's crazy busy, as you can see down Walton Street. To me, it's busier than it was at this time yesterday, because we was here this time last night on opening night, and it wasn't this busy, but obviously the people have had all day from lunchtime to get here today. Okay, so they're just about to get to the front of the queue now for the potato twisters. I think Maisie said she's going to get the New York pizza flavour, and Zach's just getting salted, I think. Just plain, like, ready salted. There's all those nice flavours. But there is a Wi-Fi signal issue at the minute, so nobody's able to take card payments. Everyone's asking for cash only because there's no signal on the Wi-Fi, so none of the card readers are working currently. So once these have got the potato twisters, they can eat them, and I think we're gonna nip to the one a little bit further down just to get Albie some noodles, which we might end up sharing. Right, about 15 minutes later, they finally got their potato twisters. Let's see what they think to them. And then we're going to have to get Albie some noodles because he'd be starving. Look at that. Did you get pizza? Can you taste pizza? What then? Just ready salted?
And then with extra salt.
No, liver.
Ready salted grits. Zach's picture. That's Zach's last year.
Nice.
No, I can't eat it.
Nice.
Yummy. Nope.
It's at the point where you can hardly move now, especially if you've got a buggy. I think we're going to head down, get Albie some noodles from here. Are we going to get him from here or further down? It's just absolutely mental, isn't it? No. We've got some chicken in there as well. So £8 for some chicken noodles.
Right, try it. Noodly, noodly, noodly. Not hot.
They're nice.
It's approved because you do your little dance.
Just got a giant hot dog for £4 from there. And I put ketchup and mustard on. I wouldn't say it's giant, but it's a good hot dog. Right, that's the food stop done, so now we're going to go see what we can rise. See what we can do on this extremely crazy busy day. Busy. Have you ever seen Hull Fair this busy? No, you haven't.
I have last year.
No, you haven't.
Every year it's busy.
No, you haven't.
Well, it is though.
Liar.
Well, it is though.
This way. I'll just show you what it's like. Well, it's also a little bit darker now as well, as it's a little bit later. It just feels like a very different fair when it's dark, a little bit later, and everything's just lit up. I think we're going to head to Speed, which is at the bottom there, and then left. That's the Super Bob that's got a lot of people waiting to watch. Right, we'll head this way. I don't know if this is because it's a Saturday. Actually, I do seem to recall last year we came on one of the weekdays and it was far quieter. Obviously this is the first Saturday, it only started last night, and this is the first Saturday that it's on, and it is a nice weather Saturday. It's dry, it's fairly warm. I think if we come again in midweek sometime, perhaps Wednesday or Thursday, it is likely to be quite a lot quieter than this. So it might make it a little bit easier to sort of navigate our way around. But I did want to come today, just with it being a busy Saturday at Hull Fair. I wanted to show you what it's like when it does get busy. It's good to see it busy, but it's also extremely busy. That's the Maze of Illusions, which you can see now. It's like a glass maze, mirror maze, but it's just glass and it's all filled with fog.
Come on, folks, find your way through the crazy mirrors.
just mental, isn't it?
You want to go faster.
Right, this is what I do want to do.
Scream, the excitement machine.
That, I might take you on that if I'm going to go on it. There is actually queues for every ride. There's a queue system, and there's people in the queue there, there's people in the queue there. These people are in the queue for this one. It's just, to be honest, it might be a little bit too busy for us, so we might end up calling it a day before we even go on any rides. Just ridiculously busy.
Let's go!
Right, we're going to go on to speed. It's £6 per person. There is a bit of a queue, but we'll get on in a couple of cycles. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready to get on that? Speed. £6.
What?
£6. We'll get on the next cycle. Oh. It is. We're high up. Look at the fair upside down. Look at that. Wow. Are we going to wait at the top? Look at me. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. just loading the bottom one now, down there somewhere. Well down there. We're almost as tall as the big wheel next to us. Really short cycle, isn't it? And that's it, that is speed done. That's that completed. What do you think of that?
It's really good. It's a short cycle, but you get on real quick and like it's good. It's like it's a real belly getter.
That looks good. I think the Exciter looks quite good.
Oh yeah, but it's not that.
Right, we're going to try and grab Albie some donuts now, but I think we're sort of giving up the will with it being insanely busy and everybody's just walking everywhere in every direction, and with a buggy it's just impossible. Okay, so what we've decided is Kerry and the kids have gone to do a different Tagada. Maisie and Zach wanted to do another Tagada just near the ghost train at the entrance there. So I thought I'll use this time to just walk around and I'll just show you just how busy the fair gets. I'm going to do a full circle of the whole sort of outer ring of the fair. And I'm going to show you just how busy it is on a busy Saturday night at 8 o'clock here at Hull Fair 2024. So I'll try and just show you just what the queues are like basically. I've been coming to the Hull Fair for many years and I can't really remember ever a time when it's been this busy. I don't know if it's because I'm not usually here at this time of night, like getting on to 8 o'clock on a Saturday night. I've usually gone by now because I anticipate it being like this. So you can see the crowd, it's like a sea of people. I don't know how long it'll take me, but I'll try and get around the edge as quick as I can and then get back to those guys at the Tagada. All the prices seem to have gone up as well from last year. Everything that I remember being £4 last year is at least £5 this year. The air ride is now £7 this year, and I know that was definitely £6 last year. I've actually got little entertainers there. They're different ride greeters. Alright, I'll keep going. I'll tell you, when you leave the fair on a night like this and you get to a street away from the fair and it's quiet, it's like, oh my god. Such a relief. It's not good for your eardrums. And it's not good for my voice because I'm having to really shout. To be able to speak to the camera. You can see that the big queues. This is the queue for the crash test. So it starts there and goes all the way back there. This is the end of the crash test queue here. That's the UK's #1 fun elf. There's a full walkthrough video of that on the channel. We did that yesterday, me and Albie. And it does say on the front as well that it's the UK's best fun out. So. Very, very busy. I don't even know. I probably won't even make it back to those guys before they come off the Tagada. But I think I'm going to end up coming again next week, one evening, probably on my own, just to do a quick walk around. I think we are going to come either Wednesday or Thursday to do the food vlog, but that will be much earlier than this. We'll be here and gone before it gets dark, I think, for the food vlog. And I'll just literally show every food item down Walton Street. The kids today have had some potato twisters. Albie's had some noodles and chicken. And we've just had some donuts. That's the only food we've had today from the fair. This is the queue for the ghost train. Not like you can actually identify the queue. You can't specifically see where the queue is and where the rest of the people are because everyone's just here. And it's crazy. Again, there's nobody coming out of the outer limit, so I can't show you the shocked look on the face. I will do though. At some point this year at Hull Fair, I will show you somebody coming off that conveyor on the outer limits. So I'm going to get down to the ice maze, take a right, walk down to Walton Street and then head back to those guys. I think it's just handy to be able to see. A lot of you guys might be just sat on your sofas or laid on your bed or whatever at home and see just how busy it is on a Saturday night here at Hull Fair. It's not very good for mobility scooters like this lady in front. I bet it's an absolute nightmare. Stopping and starting constantly. Not being able to weave in and out. I can honestly say I've never seen it this busy. I will go down there on our next visit and have a look at Starfighter because I do want to ride that if I can. But I'm not going to get a chance to do any other rides today, as it's just insanely crazy busy. You literally do walk around at a snail's pace.
Coming in, give it a try.
That's the queue for air, that's the £7 one, and the queue goes all the way around.
Coming in, give it a try.
I've never ever, in the history of coming to Hull Fair and seeing that ride, I've never seen the queue like that.
Come on, who's next? We're another lucky winner. Give it a try.
Right, so I'm going to take a right here and then head out towards Walton Street and then try and get out of here. If I can. Oh God. It's just it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. It's good to see it this busy, but I don't like it. if that's possible, it is good to see it busy. But I think there's a point where it actually starts to ruin the atmosphere. You like it quite busy, so you've got some kind of atmosphere, but when it gets as busy as it is right now, it tends to sort of take the shine off the fair a little bit, and the atmosphere is slightly ruined because you just can't move. I'm going to try and go this way, round the back, and go through all the little kiddie rides because it's slightly less busy. The main part of the fair, just behind me where we've just walked through, that's just obviously where all the teens and young adults hang out. This is obviously the kiddie bit, and as it's getting on a little bit towards 8 o'clock now, there's not as many people in this little area, so that's a little tip if you're trying to get from one end of the fair to the other. Trying to get from the back toward the front of Walton Street, head towards your left as you're heading towards Walton Street, and that's where the kiddie areas is. So as you can see, it's slightly less busy. But there's not really a lot else I can show you other than people, because that's all that's here. So I am going to try and head out now. I'll pop this way, take a left, and I'll be on Walton Street. There's a lot of smoke effects and fog effects as well, which adds to it. You get all the little laser lights. Dodge them. I bet they're absolutely crazy on a night like this. So head down here. So many people will trip over that. I just saw 3 people do it then as I was walking past it. You just can't see it because of the volume of people covering the floor. Any trip hazards that are about like them, it's just impossible to see. Right, so I'm going to come out here and this will bring me out at Bob Carver's. And then take a right and head back towards the Tagada where those guys are. But I think that will probably be it for today. I think we're going to have to call it a day because we just can't manoeuvre the pram, the buggy, through these crowds anymore. Poor Albie's getting a little bit stressed, tired as well. So I think we'll head home. As I say, we will be coming back anyway. We'll be coming back at least another couple of times. Especially to do like the food one. I just want to walk down Walton Street before it gets too busy and just show you all those food options, which we'll be doing obviously before it gets crazy busy like this in the midweek, and then maybe one more visit as well. We may come next weekend. I'm not sure what the situation will be for us next weekend, but we may end up popping back on the last night of the fair this time next week, to have a look at how different it is on between the first and last Saturday of Hull Fair. So I'm going to get behind Bob Carver's and walk behind the food joints because it is slightly less busy when you go behind the food units as opposed to on Walton Street. Usually anyway. So yeah, as much as I love it at Hull Fair and I do get excited about it every year, months before it's here. I count down to it coming, but when it's a night like this, it really does tend to take the shine off it a little bit. So I tend to quite look forward to getting out of the fair when it's like this. Although it was nice to walk around and see it. As I say, I don't usually see it this busy, so it's an experience to see it as busy as it is today, and to see it obviously all lit up at night and stuff, which is cool. And that's what I wanted to come for today, to show you guys. So I'll keep going down and then pop out at the Tagada just near the ghost train. Yeah, you see what I mean? Walton Street is absolutely packed there, and then the little road, the little path behind at the sort of back doors of all the food units is always slightly less busier. You get a little bit more freedom and a little bit more space to move about, just because people tend to walk straight down the main sort of Walton Street at the front end of all the food units. So yeah, that'll be the end of this one. I hope it's been eye-opening. I hope you've been able to see that it was very different to the video yesterday that we uploaded, that was from the opening of Hull Fair. But again, we started recording that at 4 PM. It was still sunny, still bright, and you could still see floor. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please do pop a like on it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see more Hull Fair content from this year, and then everything else we've got planned, all the exciting things we've got planned, the days out. We have got something really cool coming up in about 3 weeks. We are heading to Amsterdam with the kids. All 5 of us are heading to Amsterdam on a DFDS ferry. We've got 2 4-bunk cabins booked. And we're going from Newcastle to Amsterdam on the ferry just for the day. I'm going to show you everything I can show you on the ship for that, and I'm going to show you the bunks, and then obviously the day in Amsterdam, where we will be heading to the Anne Frank Museum, which we've got booked. Right, so got out of that big crowd. That was mental trying to get out of there. So I'll see if these guys are waiting for me at the Tagada now. I think we're going to call it a day. This time, I do kind of wish we arrived a little bit earlier. And it probably wouldn't have been like this, but I don't think I'll come this late again with the kids. I'd probably rather come on my own. Have you done it?
Whoa, where do you come from?
Have you done it?
That's good.
Was that a better Tagada than the first one?
It's more aggressive, but there's a
Shorter cycle?
yeah.
Right, so that does conclude this Hull Fair vlog on this busy Saturday.
What?
I said that concludes this Hull Fair vlog on this busy Saturday. Far too busy, so we're going to leave now. So if you enjoyed the video, pop a like on it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and until the next Hull Fair video in a couple of days' time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.
Bye. Goodbye.